Hello everybody, welcome back to Super Mario 64. Um, we're gonna be doing something a little bit different this time. So, like I said, I was just gonna do this post commentary thing, and I this episode took me an hour to record. So yeah, love that. Um, I guess I could just ramble on about something. I honestly forgot something to do something while I'm doing this, but um. So we're starting off in TikTok clock. I decided to switch over to this one just because it's the more annoying of the two, even though Rainbow Cruise, I think it's called. Even though that one I die the most in. But yeah. Um so we're starting off with the 100 coin star. I'm watching the video as I'm doing this. So that way I know where I am. But yeah. I've had an idea of putting together like a little compilation of like the good parts of my series. I've got a little bit of a list. If y'all want to go look them up. I started at the very beginning because I'm still kind of going through them. But Majora's Mask episode 7 at 5 minutes. Majora's Mask episode 19 at 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Shadow of the Colossus episode 5 at 4 minutes and 54 seconds. Shadow of the Colossus episode 13 at 8 minutes and 21 seconds. Stanley Parable at 7 minutes, episode 1 at 7 minutes 42 seconds. Stanley episode 2 at 12 minutes and 24 seconds. And then No Man's Sky episode 1, I think that was one of my one-offs, at 24 minutes and 28 seconds. So, I think that No Man's Sky, I think that's where I started naming stuff with like a question mark after it. Where I was like, tree? I got a kick out of that. I don't know why. It was just so funny. At this little part, you saw me run around. It's because I had to run out the guy's like little wind up thing, because he only goes for so long. He has to wind himself back up. So I kind of did that before I did the other box, so he didn't fling me off the side. But yeah, I missed the last blue coin right there, but that's okay. Hey, if you want to go check those out. I'm not gonna put it on screen because that's too much work, honestly. But I'm wanting to put together a little compilation, so whenever I have free time, when I decide not to record or edit, I've kind of been going through the old videos and writing down my favorite moments. So, oh, excuse me. Oh, so tired. I mean, I understand. It's like 4 in the morning. It's currently 3:54 a.m. And I go to Ichiban today to Spider-Man. I go to Ichiban today to edit. So I kind of wanted to get this series done. Because after this is the final episode. I still haven't played the final episode yet. I probably should have done that first, but it's fine. Oh, my cat's wanting out of the bathroom because she hears me talking. Ugh. Had myself some beefaroni before I started doing this, because whenever, for some reason, my editing software, it lags out the entire computer whenever I try to open it and it's not connected to the internet. I'm pretty sure it's trying to check whether or not I have the pro version, but because I have no internet, it can't really check that, so it just doesn't know what to do, and it just crashes the computer, freezes everything. There's the 100 coin star. Freezes everything, and it's not fun. So like I have to like force shut down the computer and restart it. But whenever I restarted it, it only showed the black screen. I was like, okay, that's weird. I shut it off again and I turned it back on. It was doing updates. Or at least it was trying to start the updates. And whenever I turned it back on, it finally came up. It was updated for like maybe 30 minutes, something like that. But I guess whenever I get back from Ichiban, I I can start recording Majora's Mask. I'm gonna do a 3 heart run. So whenever I was looking back at the old videos, I was telling myself that it honestly wasn't good because I feel like it was more informative than entertaining. Like I was just listing off facts than actually, you know, playing the game. So I figured a 3 heart run would be a little good. It won't be the same thing, but like it's something different. But I'll be able to have fun with it this time, you know. I'm not just okay. Now we're going here, and if you didn't know, like if you did this, and you do that, then you can do this. And I mean, we're not gonna do that this time. Like, I feel like I've become more comfortable with recording because whenever I first started, it was like literally me in my room at midnight after work, like literally just got home after driving for an hour. Just got home, booted up the computer, go take a shower real quick, and whenever I come back, it's like put the headphones on, get everything set up, start recording like 2-3 episodes, you know. And because it was in the middle of the night and my parents had to wake up at 4 or 5 a.m., of course I was trying to be quiet, you know, because I can get pretty loud, as you guys have seen before. We get so I figure this would be a pretty good thing, and this will last me with Okami episode 20, I think, went up yesterday. No? Yeah, went up yesterday because I'm doing Monday, Wednesday, Friday. It went up yesterday as of the time of this recording. And blah 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 words. Thinking of words. And if I can get uploads done again, then I forget how many I have uploaded at this point. I want to say I have up to episode 30 something, maybe 29. So that'll last me through at least September, I think. This cat is getting on my nerves. I think that'll last me through September a little bit. At the very least, like the beginning of September. So I need to go look at that again and double check. And I also need to ask my boss if I can use the Wi-Fi at work to start uploading, because he said I could. They've got pretty good internet there. They have to. They're a restaurant. They got to be able to, you know, do orders and stuff. But he got a new internet provider because the first one was getting really slow, and he just got really tired of it. And he's like, you know, we're getting really good one. If you like want to bring the PlayStation someday and update everything, then you're free to do that. Just leave it in the office. I was like, okay, bet. I will gladly do that. But yeah, I might be able to do that Wednesday. Tomorrow, actually. I might be able to do that tomorrow. Get updates done. Yeah, I think that might work. Oh, what else can I talk about? I still need to figure out what I'm gonna do for the long one. The long playthrough. I'm thinking Dragon's Dogma 2. That's what I have on my list, right on the off to the side here. But I've also been looking, and I also kind of want to do Xenoblade 1, because I figure it's about time that I started doing that. That is a series that's going to be very ambitious for me, because that's going to be like, I'm going to do most side quests. I'm not going to do all side quests. I've never done every single side quest in a Xenoblade game. There's just way too many. But I want to do most. And it's going to be like a lot of lore drops. I'm not going to do anything like Chugga Conroy, though. Dear Lord. Chugga Conroy is a Let's Player I used to watch. He's in the same reign as NCS. I think that was our last star for TikTok Clock. Sure was. That was me checking it right there. So now we're moving on to Rainbow Cruise. Or whatever the world's called. Rainbow Ride, my bad. This is the one that really got me. But anyways. He's in the kind of the same reign of Nintendo Capri Sun and Proton John, the Runaway guys. I think Lucagen is part of that too, because specifics. But Chuck Conroy did a Let's Play of Xenoblade Chronicles 1 on the Wii, and he did every single side quest. I think he got most weapons. He defeated every unique monster, and he provided information, times, all that kind of stuff. And that's like super ambitious. I'm not going to do that. It's most likely going to be a casual playthrough, but I'm going to do as much as I can just because I like the game. And it's going to be the definitive version as well. I haven't decided whether I want to do New Game Plus or if I want to do a whole new file, though. If I do a whole new file, it's definitely going to take longer. But if I do New Game Plus, I'm going to feel less accomplished, I guess. Because like the whole point of the game is getting new powers, getting new equipment, upgrading, all that kind of stuff, you know. But it's tough in some areas. Like you really gotta level grind in some areas. So I don't know. I'll figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I'm leaning towards new game, like straight new game, playing on a second profile, so that way I don't ruin my first save. But I don't know. Dragon's Dogma 2, I would definitely do New Game Plus on, because that game, oh my lord, that game would take forever if I did a new game. So we'll cross that bridge when we get there, though. I've also got Kingdom Hearts on the roster. I've got like a whole list on my Google Notes of games that I want to do, and it's literally every game that I own. Where is it? Where is it? There it is. In no particular order and in no way of being like I'm going to play this. I've got Pacific Drive, Manifold Garden, Return to Ocarina of Time for 100%. Celeste. Stray. Stray might be a fun short one, too. Ni no Kuni Wrath of the White Witch. That is going to be a long series as well. That's going to be an ambitious project for me. That's going to be maybe 100 parts. Because that is one I would definitely 100%. Because it's worth doing 100% on that game. Of course, the Xenoblade games. Breath of the Wild I had started, but I kind of stopped. All the Pikmin, Mario 64 I've done. Banjo-Kazooie, I might do that one next. After the long series, I'm gonna do that. I might do that as a short one. Kingdom Hearts games. I plan on doing all the Kingdom Hearts games that I own. But it's not gonna be like one right after the other. It's gonna be intermittent. Life is Strange. That's a series that might be good. I have 1, 2, and True Colors, and I think I do have Captain Spirit as well, which is kind of like a shoot off of Life is Strange 2. But those are like pick your own adventure games. I don't know if I want to do like my own path, or if I want to do like comments or show all paths, or that would be really ambitious if I did show all paths, but whatever. Antechamber is one that I'm gonna have to do on the computer, so I don't know if I'm gonna get to that. And then Undertale. Everyone has to do Undertale. that's just like that's a given. I might do Portal 2, I also have on here. But I might do Mario and Luigi Brothership. I don't know if I want to play that on my own first and then do it for a series, because I feel like if I do it for a series first, then I'm gonna not enjoy it as much. But this part messed me up right here. Oh no, not this isn't the one I'm thinking of. I have to come back to this spot in a little bit to get the other star that's in this area, but I keep missing the jumps, so I keep falling. I think this is where I do it right here. Since I got the 100 coins, I can go get the other stars. It's like I'm trying to go fast here because I think at this point in the recording I'm at 40 minutes. But so I'm trying to hurry it up. I had to set it to oh no, I did that first try. What do you know? I might have already passed it and I wasn't paying attention. Oh well. Like I had to set my OBS profile to my long recording stuff whenever I do PlayStation games or whenever I plan on doing the longer series. I'm gonna do longer episodes and just like record an episode, immediately edit it together to bring down the file size. But I made that profile and I used it for the first time for this episode. Oh gosh, dude, what are you doing with the camera? Stop that with the camera, Jesus. And I used it for the first time for this episode, and it worked like a charm. I have it set to where it'll dove right in the middle of those. Love that. I have it set to where it'll split the file or split the recording at a certain file size. I think I set it to 800 megabytes. That way, if I end up going over and I'm just like too into the game or whatever, stop with the camera, dude. Then it'll automatically split it. I don't have to keep looking at the time, and it'll save it to the same file. So, and then from there, I can just hover my mouse over it, and it'll show me the time of creation, and it's great. So. Oh, love that. I remember doing that. There was a couple times where I paused the game to just kind of take a breather, you know, like right there, because I'm trying to go fast, so I just missed the jump. But I had to pause the game. At some point, I actually slammed my fist into the table because I was so mad and I hurt myself. I'm okay now, but oh, geez, after the deep cleaning yesterday at work, like my fingers just hurt. My fingers are raw from scrubbing. And we use steel wool, so I've got like a bunch of little paper cuts. They're not really paper cuts, but you know how paper cuts are like really tiny, and like any little touch will make them sting. Oh, that one made me mad. With the spiny, hit the Lakitu, spiny still fell onto the carpet. Spiny hits me, which bumps me onto the platform, causes me to squash, and then because I'm squashing and I'm sliding, I just slide right off. I hate that. But anyways, like whenever you're like whenever your fingers get really hot from doing something repeatedly over and over again, so then they get all chapped and then they get all those little cuts in them. It just hurts. Like I was watching some Game Grunts while I was waiting for this video to be put together, and like I just put my fingers together with my fingertips together, and I can feel the blood pulsing in my fingers. Oh, excuse me. You know how sometimes there's like a little bit of a white if you put pressure in them? That was like pulsing red. It was a really weird experience, but it's still happening. There's another one. I think that's the one where I slammed in the table. Mamma mia. I wanted to like record Mario songs to put over this, like the soundtrack, but they end at a certain point. So with this being a 20-minute video, I'd have to. I think they end around like 2 to 2.5 minutes. I'd have to record 10 to like 20 songs, and I'm sure I could repeat a couple of them. But what's the point in that, you know? Oh, excuse me, yawn. Oof. Another thing about this stage is just it's a lot of waiting because you have to ride these carpets to get anywhere. At least in the later half, you have to ride those carpets to get anywhere. Well, we're finally getting this star. I think in the DS version you have to get the metal cap and then walk against the wind. But big house in the sky. I think this is technically the final stage. Course, I don't know what course number it is. Course 15, maybe? No, that don't make sense. I don't know. But, yeah. Oh, I need to change my... I just realized I need to change my calendar. I've got one of those whiteboard calendars. Whoops. Let's look at my, do I have service? I don't. Love that. I want to go look at my YouTube analytics, and we're going to find out what my most watched videos are. How about that? Never mind. My service is not working. Cool. So we're not going to do that. What can I talk about then? I don't know. I don't really have anything to talk about. Ooh. Excuse me. I almost clipped that corner right there. Did you see that? It was very close. Coins amassed in a maze. This is the red coin star. I think whenever I was little, my mom would have to get me to play a couple of these stars because I started playing them so much. I started getting better than her at them. She'd say, "Wow, like, how did you even figure that out?" And I'm like, "Practice. That's how." She's like, "Okay," and then sometimes she'll play them, or she would play them, and she'd call me to the back room and be like, "Jeff," or I guess it already slipped. "Jeffrey, come help me with this level." Okay. This one I got confused about. I was like, I don't remember this star. So then I was thinking, okay, well, maybe if I go to the highest spot, I did open the cannon. I haven't used the cannon yet, so maybe it's something with the cannon. And if I go to the highest spot, then maybe I'll be able to spot it. But you know, she'd call me into the room. She'd ask my help to like to get a certain star, or if she was playing Zelda, she'd ask me to beat a boss. Even though there was a time where I asked for her help. So. Oh, baby. I keep yawning. It's 4:15 a.m. I might actually just go to bed after this and then record the final episode whenever I get up later. So that way I'm not yawning the entire time during the finale. I mean, it's only a star and the final boss. They're both in the final area. Because there's red coins in the final Bowser area, and then you just got to fight the boss. So, and then of course credits. But yeah. So it's not going to be like an hour-long episode for the next one. It's not going to be a grand finale. It's just going to be a finale. A regular finale. A mediocre finale. Even. Ugh. I've also got all this grime and stuff. Oh, excuse me. Oh my gosh. Yeah, there it is. I've also got all this grime and stuff on my fingers. So if you're wondering why I did that ground pound right there, oh, we're done. But if you're wondering why I did that ground pound, it's because I saw the purple guy coming after me, and if you ground pound right whenever you hit that box, you still have enough air to get the star in midair. But here's me celebrating, and then I'm checking all my stars, making sure I got all of them, because I feel like I had a weird feeling like, okay, well, unless the final thing is the final star, like, I don't have enough. And it's here where I figure out that I'm missing a secret star, so now I gotta go find it. I eventually do, and I think whenever it cuts, I go down to the basement. There it is. You have to catch the rabbit for a second time. And he gives you another star. So. Now as we run up to the top floor once more, we can see that all of our progress was very long and tedious. I missed the stairs there. Very anticlimactic. We only have one more star to get. We only got one final star. One actual final star, other than like the final thing. You know. And that's the red coins in the final Bowser stage. We got all the secret stars that we need. Got all the level stars. I think this is episode 15. So as we head up to the top stairs, next time on Super Mario 64, we're going to head up these stairs and we're going to take on Bowser one final time. Make sure to take care of yourselves, drink plenty of water, get plenty of rest, eat something you haven't already. And I will see you guys next time.